Hi everyone, my name's James Tagros and I'd like to welcome everyone to our online Herbalife opportunity presentation. And it's great to see we've got so many people from all over the world that's come on to see what we've got to offer. So let's start. So you may be here to find out more about getting into the best shape of your life with our amazing products. You're going to get to hear more about that soon. Joining our healthy, active community, how to earn that part-time income, how to earn career-level income, or you may be here to find out how to become financially independent, or you're just here to support a family member or friend. So whatever your reason for coming on here today, we welcome you to a healthy, active community. So the reason for this gathering is to communicate our message to a group rather than one person at a time. It's a lot more fun and you're going to get to hear from a few people in our team. So our goal, vision and mission. So our goal is simple. We're all about building healthy, active communities all over the world. So really excited about that. Our vision is changing people's lives, and our mission is to change people's lives by providing the best business opportunity in direct selling and the best nutrition and weight management products in the world. So in achieving our goal, we'll see people's lives improve in many ways. So their health, their well-being, their fitness, mindset, and their financial situation. So our philosophy, it's 100% mindset, 80% nutrition, and 20% exercise. And that's how we come up with our healthy, active lifestyle. So many groups market these nutrition programs. We do a little bit differently. So we focus on that healthy, active lifestyle, not just weight management. So we adopt a marketing strategy that uses proven methods, not just dependent on selling to family and friends. Although when you start experiencing these amazing results, the people you want to help first are the ones you love, you know, your family, your friends, and people that are close to you. So we make the results the foundation of our mission, not just the business alone. We work globally, we work locally, but we do think globally. So we're in over 90 countries around the world, and we've got a strong localized and systemized training and support. So today's reality, okay, unfortunately, 70% of the current population has a diet-related health challenge. All right, to put it in simple terms, 7 out of 10 people that we know suffer from a diet-related health challenge. So most people are experiencing what we call passive health, not dynamic health. So passive health, you know, people experience, some form of energy throughout the day, but then get that dip at some point, generally in the afternoon. Dynamic health is when you've got that energy, literally jumping out of bed, okay, maintaining that energy throughout the day, all the way through until late at night. So why is that? In our small intestine, we've got what's called villi. Okay, this is where the nutrition is absorbed into our body. So through stress, pollution, preservatives, and all things that we have in our normal day-to-day diet, our villi becomes energetically impaired. So even if we eat good whole food, it's difficult to absorb the nutrition from that food. So our Herbalife nutrition programs. Okay, this is where it all happens. So it's simply food in a different form. It's balanced nutrition products that gives us everything we need in the perfect amount in a way that our body can absorb. So they come in delicious smoothies, teas, supplements, and protein bars, and there's thousands of different recipes out there. So this is nothing new because the Chinese have actually been utilizing the benefits of herbs for over 5,000 years. All Herbalife has done is introduce it into Western science and made it into a nice, beautiful, palatable form. So the Herbalife nutrition programs, okay, so what they do is help that villi get healthy. The herbs help this occur. Every day we ingest the finest nutrition available in the perfect amount. So it takes the guesswork out of it. We don't have to worry about, this many grams of protein and this many grams of carbs. It's all in there. So the process of cellular regeneration takes place. So people who are fairly healthy usually feel an energy shift very quickly. And people who have been experienced health concerns and weight management challenges, it may take a little bit longer to feel a difference, but eventually we do. And the products do work 100% of the time if they are used correctly, and your coach will guide you with that. So, guys, it's all about results. So we've got some people here that are, ready to share their results on what they've achieved. So the first person that I'd like to bring to the microphone, okay, is the lovely Felicita Seymour, and she's going to share with us now.
Hi, so I'm Felicita. So before Herbalife, I embarrassingly weighed over 120 kilos. I was so lazy. I'm in my early 20s, and I was such a bad role model for my little boy. I had tried countless diets. I could never commit to them. I had tried going to the gym, but I always got lost. I then found the Greensboro Fit Club, I jumped onto the shakes. I fell in love with the products, lost a heap of weight, couldn't believe that I was committing myself to something that was over a month. And now I'm running a Mums and Bubs Fit Club. Still can't believe that those words are coming out of my mouth. I'm loving my new healthy, active lifestyle, and I've lost over 16 kilos.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well done, Felicita. Okay, so the next guy we've got coming up is John Paul. Look at that. Go for it, John.
Hey, before I got started in February this year, I was 76 kilos, carrying a lot of dead weight, and body fat was high, and energy during the day wasn't the greatest. So one day, I met George at the gym, and he introduced me to an opportunity, and I was looking for something in nutrition to complement my bodybuilding training. So got myself onto the Ultimate program. I've dropped 8 kilos to date, 14% body fat, which I started at 24%, and I haven't lost any power or strength, which I'm ecstatic about. I'm actually got more strength now than I was 82 kilos a few years ago. I'm excited to continue working on my health goals, and the future bodybuilding competition will be on the cards.
That's awesome, John. Well done, champ. Okay, next up, we've got the lovely Antonella. Let's hear from Antonella.
Hi guys, before Herbalife, I was unhappy with my weight. I lacked energy and was pretty much a couch potato. But more importantly, I had a really bad can't do attitude. Initially, I was skeptical about jumping on the products, but once I attended an information session, I thought to myself, hey, what have I got to lose? So I started my nutrition program about 4 months ago and have lost over 9 kilos. Just by helping others, I've also been fortunate to make an income, a part-time income. So I work full-time and I sing in a band, and I'm also doing Herbalife. And I'm so excited that within my first month, I was fortunate enough to make just over $550. So thank you, Herbalife.
Okay, thank you, Antonella. Who have we got next up? Okay, next up we've got Daniel, who's had absolutely amazing results with these products, and he's Daniel with a share.
G'day guys, my name's Daniel. Before I jumped on my nutritional program, as you can see, I was highly overweight. I was in a very negative mindset and just lacking a lot of energy. I was very skeptical at the start to jump on the products, but decided to jump onto an Ultimate program. And within the first month, really got some amazing weight results. But not only that, the clarity and the way my attitude changed was just amazing. So up to date now, I've lost 23 kilos. I'm feeling fantastic, and I've been getting a lot of people asking me what I've been doing. So I went back to my coach and sort of asked him, what do I do here? Just by attending a few trainings and a few meetings, I've been able to help other people with their journeys to either weight loss or with energy levels, plugging myself into the system and really being a part of the community. Now really deciding to take this further and seeing the opportunities of the lifestyle and the income that Herbalife can give me. So to date, only been in the business a short time. My best month so far has been $3,000, which has really given me the vision and opportunity of what's possible in the future. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. So thanks, guys.
Fantastic. Well done, Daniel. As you can see, we're starting to hear from some people that are starting to make that impact in the community by helping more and more people. Okay, next person we want to call up is the lovely Jenny Lee. Let's hear from Jenny.
Thank you, James. Initially, I fell in love with community workouts, meeting up with old friends a few times a week and making new ones. I had to find out how to become a wellness coach and do what these amazing people were doing. Since starting my training, I now successfully run my own fit club, earning additional income. My first month, I earned $542, and my best month so far is around the $3,000 mark. I feel so blessed to have the opportunity to help people reach their wellness goals in a fun and exciting environment, and forever grateful to Herbalife for giving me the platform to pay it forward. Thanks, guys.
Well done, Jenny. Okay, who have we got next up? Charlene. Okay, let's hear from the beautiful Charlene.
Hi, everyone. So my name's Charlene. I started Herbalife just under 2 years ago now. Initially, I actually didn't think that I needed to lose weight. I was quite comfortable with how I looked. But I had absolutely no energy. So I was introduced to Herbalife by my mentor, jumped onto a program, managed to lose 12 kilos. And then that's when the business opportunity started for me, because everyone was asking me questions. Hey, what are you doing? You've got all this energy. I want what you've got. So I started helping some friends, some family members, and they started getting results, and then it was just like a knock-on effect for me. So fast forwarding 3 months, opened our own fit club, which is extremely excited. From there, started helping all the community members. Now I earn on average anywhere between $3,500 to $4,000. That was my highest month ever. And for me, it wasn't about not only helping people, it was about giving back to the community. So I'm forever grateful, and thank you, Herbalife.
Well done, Charlene. That's fantastic. Okay, so the next person I'd like to call up, oh my God, Josie. She's had an absolutely amazing result with these products. And I'm not going to steal the show. Let's hear from Josie.
Hey there, my name's Josie. So before Herbalife, I was very unhealthy, overweight, and I never had any energy. I was extremely skeptical as how I had tried everything in the past to lose weight, but I was never very successful. I was so desperate for change, so I decided to give it a go. But cutting a really long story short, 2.5 years down the track, I now have so much energy, so much healthier, and I've lost 45 kilos. So after getting a great product result, business started to come naturally. I started to help, a few friends and families, and my business started to grow and grow. I received a check for $314, not really knowing what I was doing. So I decided to attend some trainings, just to learn a little bit more about the business. I now have a growing team. The Herbalife opportunity has given me so much, in lifestyle choices, so many travel opportunities, new cars, being able to reduce my hours at work, which has been amazing. My best month so far has been $4,500, and I can see it doubling and tripling in the near future.
That's awesome. Well done, Josie. Okay, so the next person I'd like to call up is the lovely Ellen. Wow, look at her there. Let's go.
Thanks, James. Hi, guys. So my name's Ellen. I've got a background as a pediatric speech pathologist. Always loved my job. But a couple of years ago, my partner and I decided to buy a franchise to see if we could find that financial freedom. Unfortunately, within a couple of months, not only was the franchise not covering the franchise fees, it wasn't even covering the loan. So my wage had to stretch a lot further than it was able to. So we were invited down to a meeting where we had this meeting, and we went, okay, let's have a look at it. And the testimonials was what really, really caught our attention. And we just saw all of the different results, and we went, what if this is what's going to show us that financial freedom and get us out of this financial hole that we found ourselves into. Got onto the products, lost 7 kilos, 2 dress sizes, felt amazing, had the most amazing energy after work. I could do what I wanted to do with my life, not just work and go to sleep. Got a couple of people on the products, they got phenomenal results as well. So fast forward 3 years, I've got the most amazing team around me. I love every day that I do my Herbalife career. Very, very part-time. Franchise is gone, the fees are gone, the loan's gone, the financial strain is all gone. I finally found the freedom and the lifestyle that I wanted to have. I'm traveling every month, bought a new car, absolutely loving every day that I got with this. My best months I earned between $3,000 and $4,000, very much part-time. Thanks, James.
Thank you, Ellen. Okay, we're going to change gears now, and we're going to start hearing from some people that are starting to earn that career level income. And the first guy I'd like to call up is Mr. George Markakis.
Thanks, Grace. Hey guys, George here. So I started 2 years ago, not to lose weight, not to gain weight, anything like that. Unfortunately, I was going through a really tough patch in my life, and I was going through depression and anxiety severely. And I was bedridden for 3 months, and a close friend of mine said to me, George, have you heard of Herbalife? And I said to him, mate, what's Herbalife? He goes, it's this Chinese medicine products, makes you feel great. I go, okay, does it help with depression and anxiety? He goes, yeah, it should assist. Okay, no worries. So I jumped on the products, had this amazing result, and by default, I actually gained 10 kilos of muscle. And you can see from the difference between the photos that the products do work. And my background's in pharmaceuticals, so I've never done the business or, for the money. I actually didn't want to do business at all. But from my results, all my family friends were asking me, what are you doing differently? I just said to them, I'm just adding Herbalife into what I actually eat. And before you know it, that month I had 24 people on the products, and I make $4,000 part-time. Fast track 2 years later. Now, for people who are listening, probably in a corporate job, not in a corporate job, if you are, you don't get rewarded like you normally would. But with Herbalife, I've been on so many paid vacations just from helping other people. And that's the thing about Herbalife. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. So my best month in Herbalife was $12,000 part-time. I'm so excited for the future. For the guys who are actually listening to this, keep an open mind, change your mind, change your life.
And George, there's some wise words there from George. So the next person I'd like to call up is myself. Okay, so, all right, so my name's James Tagros. Background, I was an IT professional for 27 years working in the corporate world. So even though, I was earning a very healthy income, I'd become very unhealthy myself, both physically and mentally. So thankfully, it was my accountant who actually introduced me to these amazing Herbalife nutrition products. Got stuck onto the Ultimate Nutrition Program. Within a couple of weeks, that's when I realized I'm going to be on these products for the rest of my life, because the energy shift that I felt was absolutely phenomenal. Went on to lose 20 kilos, but the best part about it is I've been able to keep that off and maintain it now for well over 3 years. So based on how I felt about the products, I just started helping some family, friends, a few work colleagues, and I was doing it purely as a hobby because I wasn't actually looking for a supplementary income. Now, what happened is just by doing that hobby, Herbalife started rewarding me, and I was receiving checks just by referring people. So I went back to my sponsor, Chris, and I said, okay, what's the story here? How can I start, transitioning from what I'm doing, which I wasn't enjoying, and that was sitting in front of a computer all day at work, and then doing that for another 3-4 hours at home just to catch up on emails. And he said, look, it's simple. Just plug yourself into the Herbalife training system, learn what you can possibly learn, become the best student you possibly can, and just help more and more people out there in your community. And I did exactly that. All right, so local events, international events, I just attended, love plugging myself into that Herbalife community. Okay, fast tracking that to date. I was, initially I was just happy for Herbalife to match my full-time income. All right, what it's actually done, it's doubled it. So I'm, consistently earning around that $10,000 a month of residual income. But it's not just about that, it's the lifestyle. Okay, Herbalife is now giving me a lifestyle that I never would have dreamt of before, working in the corporate world. Because what happens is I get up whatever time I want, I work with who I want to work with. And what's really important for me is I don't have to work with people I don't want to work with, all right? Now, my passion is traveling. I love to travel. So I can get on that plane anytime I want, travel to any country I want to catch up with whoever, or even just to see the sights. So forever grateful. Okay, just loving to help more and more people in our community, not only just here in Australia, but various countries around the world. Okay, and the person that did introduce me, I'll bring him on, and that is Chris Nedelkovsky.
Yeah, thanks, James. Hi, everyone. My name's Chris, and before I started my nutritional program, I was really unhealthy. I was 120 kilos, bad energy, just simply, my health was a mess. Had a lot of knee problems, back problems, sinus problems, you name it, I had it. Jumped on my Ultimate program and amazingly, within 14 weeks, I lost 20 kilos. I felt absolutely amazing. My energy went through the roof. All my joint pain, back pain, sinus issues disappeared, and I felt absolutely amazing. And I suppose what happened from there is, people started to noticing the difference in me, and wanted to know what I was taking and what I was on. So I simply pointed them in the direction of the Herbalife nutritional program. And before I knew it, I had about 5 or 6 customers. I went to a similar presentation that you're attending to today, and I heard about royalty income and residual income, and that sparked my attention. Now, my background, I'm an accountant. I've got a financial services business here in Melbourne, Victoria, with about 15 or so staff. And I wasn't looking for another business opportunity. I had my practice that I love. And so, but what happened was that one referral led to another. All of a sudden, I started earning a royalty income, and that sort of went from 1,000 to 2,000. And now today, a couple of years down the track, I've built an amazing Herbalife business, receive, anywhere between $8,000 and $9,000 every single month. I'm very, very grateful to my sponsor who introduced me to the wonderful vehicle Herbalife, and I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Okay, and that sponsor that Chris is talking about is, of course, Mr. Anthony Koutafidis. Let's hear from Kouta.
Thank you, James. Great to be here. And my story a little bit, I played AFL football, Australian rules football. For those that don't know, it's probably rated as the #1 sport here in Australia. And I was lucky enough to have played for 16 years representing the Carlton Football Club. And I retired in 2007. I still always wanted to look after myself. I wanted to train and eat well and always keep in shape and not lose my way after football. And 2010 came along, and all of a sudden I was sleeping 11 hours a night and literally couldn't get out of bed. I'd get home from work and sleep on the couch. Had quite a few health issues that I was really concerned about for the first time in my life and never really got any answers from it. And then luckily someone introduced me to Herbalife. I jumped on the Ultimate program skeptically, and within 6 days I bounced out of bed after 6 hours of sleep, and that just changed my life forever. So I wanted to know a little bit more about the Herbalife opportunity in the business. So I went to my Herbalife coach. I said, okay, tell me a little bit more. What do I need to do? And he told me to go to an event called the Extravaganza, which was in Thailand. I turned up there. There was 22,000 happy people. It blew my mind. I heard the stories. I got really excited. And by the end of that event, I basically said to myself, I am going to do this business. And a lot of people told me not to do it, in particular my circle of influence, my family and close friends. But I believed in it because of the product result. I went to work and took it as serious as what I did with my football. I really, with football, I was really committed and disciplined, and all the attributes you need to succeed, I wanted to apply towards my Herbalife business. It took me quite a while to understand it. But what I continually did, like what a lot of the people have said on this call, is that I just continued to turn up to the trainings, and the trainings are the things that sparked me and got my business going. I remember my first month earning $1,000 and thinking, okay, this is not too bad for me, but I'm here to earn a lot more. But in order to do that, I knew I had to help a lot of other people, so I went to work. And I was doing this business part-time around a car finance company that I was working for. And throughout AFL, Australian Rules football season, I was really busy doing a lot of football talks to a lot of football clubs and other events. And 3 years into the business, my boss approached me and basically said, your time's up at work. And at that stage there, I sort of set my business up. I was on about $12,000 to $14,000 a month. And since then, I've been really doing the business full time. I work around my own itinerary. I've got a wife and, 3 kids. I spend so much time with them now. I've been on so many vacations with them on holidays. I've traveled the world with this company too. And basically, I have no boss. But I continually work this business because I love helping people. My highest income in this business has been over $40,000. And I've been on many fully paid for vacations by Herbalife. And I know the business is just beginning. I know I've got still a lot of work to do. The most important thing to me is my future is so exciting. I can't wait to bounce out of bed every single day. So I thank Herbalife every single day, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Over to you, James.
All right, thanks, Anthony. Okay, great inspiration to all of us. So guys, so you've heard a lot of great results. So just remember one thing, these results are not magic. All right, it just makes sense when we provide our body with all the nutrients it requires on a daily basis in the perfect balance, we naturally become healthier. And success with a business opportunity are applicable to the individuals and are not average, nor do they represent a guarantee of what you will earn. But what you heard is what is possible if you're willing to put in the work. Like Mark Hughes, who the Herbalife founder, says, your success is only limited by your own imagination and your own hard work. All right, so Herbalife so far started back in 1980 by Mark Hughes. Okay, it's been in business now for 36 years, over 100 million customers in 95 countries. And mind you, they're registered customers. So there's a lot more than that. US 7.8 billion in retail sales, and that was only in 1 year, back in 2014, I believe. Member of the Direct Selling Association. Now, what that means is that you will not find these products on the supermarket shelf or pharmacy shelf because they actually come with a coach who's going to guide you towards getting amazing results. And Herbalife was voted the #1 in the world in meal replacement shake category. So there's a bit of credibility behind there. Okay, so these are the brains behind the products, just some of them. Herbalife has got over 200 scientists on the Nutritional Advisory Board. Over 36 of them have actually got PhDs. I'm just going to name a few, okay? So Dr. Louis Gnaro there has actually got a Nobel Prize. So he's a Nobel laureate in heart medicine, and he chose Herbalife as his chosen company, nutrition company to actually work for, and he's bringing his research into Herbalife. Dr. David Heber up there up top, was actually he's been voted the #1 doctor in America by his own peers for a few years running. And Dr. John Heiss, okay, is a doctor who actually formulated the Herbalife 24 sports nutrition range. And talking about the sports nutrition range, Herbalife sponsor a lot of athletes and a lot of teams, around the world, okay, and their number one ambassador at the moment is Cristiano Ronaldo. So for those who don't know, Cristiano Ronaldo has been the number one soccer player in the world for the last 4 years. He was actually introduced to Herbalife by his cousin in Portugal before Herbalife even knew about it. So he became a product lover, no different to us. Herbalife then approached him and said, okay, we want you to be our ambassador for the brand, and he was more than happy to do that. He's got his own product range now. He's not only proud to wear the brand on his t-shirt, he actually consumes these products on a daily basis to get the best on and off the field. Okay, so you heard some amazing income stories. So how do we earn our income? So by developing a client base of approximately 20 people in an ultimate program, we generate an income of around $1,500 to $3,000 a month. And some of the ways we do this, and first and foremost, it's about being the best example of the products ourselves first. Okay, from that, we get referrals from people getting great results. We're getting involved in our community events, all right, like our Herbalife opportunity meetings, fit clubs, and there's a whole, list there on the menu. Now, we're all on social media these days, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, etc. There's various ways we connect with people, plus many more to suit people's lifestyle, personality, and desired income. Now, to earn that career level income that you heard from a few people, the company will pay generously in the form of royalties and bonuses for those who are prepared to help train, recruit, and build towards our goal. So, trainings, events, and support. We've got one-on-one mentoring, weekly events, monthly events, national and international events. We've got Facebook support groups, online webinars, okay, and of course, personal development. Now, remember, guys, you're in business for yourself, but you're definitely not by yourself, okay? Teamwork definitely does make the dream work. So, becoming a Herbalife member. Right, we purchased an international member pack. Okay, in Australia it's $79. The price does vary depending on what country you're in. But get back to the person who invited you, and they'll be able to let you know about that. It gives you the license to commence business straight away. You get your own unique ID number that tracks your activity all over the world, and all the tools necessary to get you started. And you also get a free ticket to the next Success Training Seminar, and it gives you access to an immediate 25% discount, which equates to profit on the products, and that's up to 50% discount. So we suggest you purchase a nutrition program for your own personal use so you too can experience the benefits for yourself first. Guys, have in mind, people have opinions. Okay, we don't try to sell or convince. The best person to convince is yourself. And the way you do that is by experiencing the products yourself first. So you can earn a few $1,000s by being a good example, but if you want to earn that career level income, you need to be trained, right? Don't try to do it by yourself. Work as a team. You'll have more fun, okay? You're more attractive when you have fun, and helping people just happens naturally. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming on this call tonight. Please get back to the person who invited you to this presentation and indicate to them how you would like to get started. So that's it from us, okay, and thank you.